I'm changing locations and shit. Man, into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way, I made. Sacrificing time for this shit, man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working.
Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. And when all three of us come together, man, it's Cowboys Uncut.
Goddess.
West Coast Cowboy in the middle, the Kanye West of this content stuff.
And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo. We stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running. So only one team over here is Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, it's you got us a poet. Big up West Coast Cowboy, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out, man. Don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC, yeah. DC 4L. All day. Every day.
My dear Aunt Sally, we is at the P right now. We gotta go to free agency, then we gotta go to draft, then we can talk about training camp.
And Stephen Jones, who's also a multi-millionaire, moves and feels like a what? Like a dude that is got $15 in his bank account.
We finna come marching to Dallas with our picket signs, ticket torches, everything we can find.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny the Moore, reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing this fine afternoon? It is hump day. We're trying to get over the hump. Some of y'all might be trying to hump something tonight. But hey, man, it's the liquor store. And we do have my brother, the most devious, demonic,
oh no,
distasteful,
Yikes.
disastrous, hold on,
no,
demented,
hold on, man,
individual in North America.
I challenge you to say one nice thing about me. That's a challenge that Hen will fail. You think you can do a lot of good stuff, but you can't do that. So I beat you. You lost.
I can say some good things about him.
You lost.
Hold on, I can say some good stuff about Landlord. Hold on. Let me think.
Nope.
My nigga know football, man.
True. I'll take that.
My nigga got some nice shoes. That nigga Jordan game is incredible.
Damn. I'll take what I can get from you. Shit, I'll take what I can get. I'll take that.
Tamika told me to stop snitching. I'm not snitching. Listen, everybody in America know what Landlord be on, man. Like, listen, at this point, man, we gotta talk about the elephant in the room and ask why this man still free and is allowed to walk amongst us.
Wow.
This man should be in jail or exercise and sent back to hell. Either way, y'all gotta stop Landlord just from running around here.
But I'm tripping out for the fact that you always doing content with me, though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to see. You are guilty by association. You just don't know it.
See, they don't know that there's a hostage situation, and that's why I'm up here with you all the time. Like you have one of my loved ones somewhere in an undisclosed location. See, that's where he be when the camera be off. He be out here torturing my people. So I gotta get on here and do a show, make sure that they're okay. Now, see, y'all didn't know that landlord up here had people bound and shit. But you know, I gotta do what I. So you got hostages over there, man. You wonder why we be doing shows together?
Good Lord, you heard Mr. Mika. You ain't gotta tell it, Hen.
I mean,
you ain't gotta tell it.
And listen, when they get to human trafficking, it's not snitching no more. Do the right thing. Do the right thing.
He said he doing what's right for the world.
This man is a super villain. Y'all talking about don't snitch on him. This man blew up Gotham.
Hold on. Now. Let's talk about football. We done did enough insults on me. So, yeah.
Damn.
Let's talk about football now.
Let's talk about football, man. The Dallas Cowboys, man. Listen.
Facts to me, because he is my partner in crime. So he gonna have to minimize all the things he say I do because he was right there with me. I just want y'all to know.
I have never met this man a day before in my life.
Lies. See, he already lying, y'all.
Even though there's pictures, you know, that
it was AI.
It was AI. We was not in the same area. Hell no.
We photoshopped.
Yeah, they photoshopped that man in there. But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get into the content, dog, because the Dallas Cowboys have actually made a move, and we got to talk about it because they don't usually do shit, right? They usually, you know, love their guys. They don't usually make any free agent acquisitions, but they made one. And listen, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I do not know if this man can still play football or not, but we're gonna talk about him. So welcome to Dallas, Mr. Saahdiq Charles.
I thought it said Saahdiq Charles for a minute. I was like, we done signed Miss Saahdiq from the space. You know what I'm saying? I was excited for her for a minute. She finna go crazy in that office. You know what I'm saying? She finna be on Jerry behind.
Real talk. So we got Mr. Charles. We brought him in for a workout. It was like 4 days ago. It was reported that we brought him in for a workout. He's a former 4th round pick of the Commanders, and he was going to be the starting right guard for the Tennessee Titans last year, but he abruptly retired. Right? Don't know why he retired. Right? He won the job, and I don't want to speculate. You know, it could have been anything. He could have. You know, it could have been mental health. We know mental health is real. We know how Dak Prescott talked about his mental health, how he lost his brother to mental illness. So we know mental health is a real thing. But I'm not sure why he retired. But we brought him in for a workout. I guess it went well because today we signed him to a 1-year deal to be competition at the right guard spot. And listen, I'm not saying he's a world beater. I haven't watched the tape. I haven't seen him play yet. But I will say this. He is a starting caliber guard because he won a starting job the last time he was on the team. Is that not correct, landlord?
Yes, sir.
Robert Jones is a starting caliber guard because he started every single game last year. They're not correct.
Yes.
All right, Brock Hoffman, we believe could be a starting caliber guard. He was one of the highest rated guards in the National Football League last year, and he actually started 7 games for you. So he started about half the season. Is that also not correct, landlord?
Absolutely correct, sir.
All right, so you mean to tell me you have 3 starting caliber players for one position? That's what it sounds like, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so we don't need no more offensive linemen. It's dead. It's over with. Offensive line in the first round is dead, and it came up there with a do not resuscitate bracelet on. Like, kill it and never bring it back. Because, listen, I understand that y'all want to be team trenches, and y'all want to run the football, and y'all want a great front. Well, last time I checked, if your guard is graded top 10, it's a good guard, is it not?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay then. And listen, I'm not sure what he did in the National Football League, but this man has championship pedigree. He was on the 2019 LSU National Championship team, starting as a right tackle. So we know he's an athlete. If you're athletic enough to play right tackle, just imagine what you could probably do in the interior there. But what are your thoughts of this signing, real quick, though, brother?
I mean, anytime you can add a starting caliber O-lineman, you know what I'm saying? Especially in a position of need that we heard about. Some people feel like it's a position of need. You know what I'm saying? And it's always good to keep competition high. You know what I'm saying? You don't want Brock the 8th round. You know what I'm saying? We don't want him getting too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? He making mixtapes and highlight tapes and stuff. He might have been getting a little too cocky. You know what I'm saying? A little too big for his britches, like my grandma used to say. You know what I'm saying? He might have been smelling himself. So I like the fact that we added somebody else like, hey, Brock, hey, don't get too comfortable, my boy. So I love the fact that we're keeping the competition high. I think it's going to give us a better product. Whoever get out there, they're going to have to earn it. And I like that.
I agree with you. Because even if he can't be the starter, he is good enough to where it's actual competition between him and Brock Hoffman, right? Robert Jones, even though he might not be the best guard in the world, he's a veteran. He actually has been a full-time starter before. He is good enough for it to be an actual competition between him and Brock Hoffman. So guess what, Brock Hoffman, if you are who I think you can be, you will meet this challenge head on and come out victorious. And like my brother Landlord was talking about, competition, iron sharpens iron, right? You ain't gonna go in here. You ain't gonna go here lackadaisical. You ain't gonna think you finally made it. You're gonna be in this motherfucker fighting for your life, and that's probably gonna get the best Brock Hoffman. In my opinion, that's gonna be the best because that's really what he's known for: his edge, his physicality, his nastiness during the play and after the play. So
I feel like it set the tone. It's a tone setter. That's what you need sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody with that attitude. And I think he got it. I like the way he played. I like the style, the fashion he played in. You know what I'm saying? He could be out there helping people up and stuff like that, but he's not. He's knocking people out. He's making sure he finishing when they on the ground. Now that's two different players. Now I think we had one of those I'm gonna help you up, brother, type players on the team before. But it's a different caliber of player. Sometimes you have a player that's gonna help you off the ground. Hey, my brother, hey, I love you. But then you got some people that's finna smack you and make sure you in the dirt. And you need both types of dudes probably on your team. You know what I'm saying? But my preference is the dudes who finna finish you, just take you out. You know what I'm saying? That's what Brock Hoffman is.
Yeah. And listen, I don't give a damn about PFF grades. This is when he last played with the Commanders. And what's crazy, this was 2 years ago. So he would have been about 23 years old when this happened. So this is PFF grades. Played 643 snaps. Finished slightly above average. 50s ain't great, but But yeah, that's all I really know about the kid. He's a depth signing. He has starter experience. A former national champion. Pretty good athlete. But I don't really know. I gotta cut the film on and check him out. I'm not gonna sell you on him being the starter. I'm not gonna sell you on none of that. But he is somebody that's brought in to compete for a roster spot. And listen, if you have a guard competition, and one of these guys come out on top, then shit, it really nullifies what you going out there to look for a damn guard, man. You already got 3. You got 3 guys that could be a possible starter right now. And that's not counting the practice squad guys. You got all the depth in the world right now at guard. What you do not have depth at is wide receiver and really running back when you think about it. Because Miles Sanders is on a 1-year deal. Javonte Williams is on a 1-year deal. So you got a lot of major holes that are still unaccounted for. I just don't see I don't see it being responsible roster building, man, to triple down on or quadruple down on guard when you have bodies right now. And you have somebody that showed flashes of being able to be a starter.
Absolutely. I feel like we're in a good spot right now. Let the best man win. I don't feel like we have to spend a premium pick for it no more.
Nah, because listen, what people don't understand is I'm fine with drafting a guard. It's just not at 12. Like I can't do it at 12. You got other top.
You got plenty of other rounds to go through.
Yeah, you got a second round pick, a third round pick, some fifth rounds. Like, why does the guard position have to be addressed in the first round? And when you look around the National Football League, that's not how other teams are building their offensive lines. People bring up the Eagles. They do not have but one drafted first round pick on that offensive line. Their starting tackles is out the seventh round. They got a couple second round guys. So, but point being, you know, they got free agents, second round guys, and a seventh round starter. You know what I'm saying? When the Rams won their Super Bowl, they did not have a single starter drafted in the first round. Right? So I understand the importance of the trenches. I understand, you know, that is an asset to have, being able to run the football at will and, you know, be secure up front. But you don't have to burn a top 12 pick on a guard to do it, especially when teams don't even value guards like that.
True. They're not going to draft the guard too high anyway.
I mean, Zach Martin, the GOAT, he was, what, pick 32, 31? I forget.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So that's something we probably won't have to worry about. And like we said, we never been saying that the offensive line was perfect and we ain't got to worry about ever drafting them again. We just saying, bro, it's stuff that's higher on our priority list. That's all. So they gotta wait. That's all.
They gotta wait. But this is not gonna be much of a fight, but it might be a bit of a meltdown for my nigga landlord. Mel Kiper picked the Dallas Cowboys final mock draft. So 2024, he had us drafting Tyler Guyton. 2023, he had us getting Michael Mayer. And 2022, we had us getting Tyler Smith. This year, he got to take it on Marvin Hampton. So far, he's been 2 out of 3 in the last 3 years in getting our pick right. So, landlord, I'm going to get your personal opinion. How would you react to our Marvin Hampton being the Dallas Cowboys 12th overall pick? And I'm finna get my popcorn ready.
I'm sure I will break several things in my home. More than likely, I won't be in my home, so it'll be safe. Okay, I'm going to just be breaking stuff. Yeah, I'm going to be very angry and upset. That will not be the ideal pick for me at 12, especially at 12. You know, no knock on the young man. I know he's a talented back. He's just not my preference. He's not my cup of tea in the type of backs that I like. You know what I'm saying? I think he's good. I think he could be great. But, you know, I just got a certain style of back that I prefer. And I would be upset. I'm not going to lie. Like, I would feel like we made a huge mistake if we was to draft this kid at 12. Like, no lie. Like, I feel like it'll be a reach for one. So I don't think he's supposed to be at 12. So I feel like this would have to be a doomsday scenario. Now, look, this would have really made me throw some stuff and, you know, probably have my feet split. If there are better players that I feel like on the board, and then we draft this dude still, y'all.
I mean, I think that would be the only.
I don't know how I can recover from that. Like, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be furious. So I just hope that ain't the case, dog. That's all I hope for.
That'd be the only case where I would be upset about it. Now, if there are better players on the board that we draft on Marion Hampton, then I have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? But if we get wiped out, let's say the run happens in the first 11 picks. Let's say everybody we want is gone at that point. Let's say Tet's gone. Let's say that Ibuka's gone. Let's say Matthew Golden is gone. And let's say Burden is gone. The top weapons are off the board. And Amorian Hampton is the highest rated player on the board for them. I might move back and not even pick at 12.
But I'm telling you, bro, I'm not picking this dude at no 12, bro.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
I like Amorian Hampton. I believe he's going to be an all-pro back in the National Football League. I believe if he was not in the same draft class with Ashton Genty, who was a fucking mutant, then he would
That
be
dude different.
he different. You know what I'm saying? He's gifted. He would Xavier and them over there. So I was just saying, if he wasn't in the draft with this monstrosity of a human being, he would be running back one hands down. But you know, the issue that I have with taking Hampton at 12 is not because I don't like him. The only pushback I would have is because of the depth of the running back class. Like, even if you miss out on getting Omari and Hampton, who's going to be great, he's going to be a franchise-changing back. You still have Quinshon Judkins. You still have the Henderson boy. You still have Caleb Johnson, who probably going to fall to the second round. You still have, there's a litany of other running backs you could possibly get. And because the running back class is so deep, you could probably pair them up in a tandem. So that would be my only issue with getting Omari and Hampton is the depth of the class. You probably should either move back or take a different weapon.
You know what would really suck? Because this whole time we've been pretty confident in Judkins being a second round back.
He might be.
What if he don't make it to the second, bro?
It's possible.
He could be one of the back end first round dudes. We don't know, bro. We don't know. All it takes is for one team to like you like that.
Yep.
That's all it takes. It don't take a consensus. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be unanimous. It just take one team to like you that much. Boom. You picked up higher than most people thought you was. So, listen. Your scenario you just painted, I literally feel like it's impossible. But, because we in a good spot here. I'm sorry. I know we got to do these hypotheticals just to prepare ourselves and see what we'll do. But I just can't see that happening, bro. Because the main reason I can't see it happening, for us to be so high at 12, I feel like we basically disregarding all the defensive players. Think about that. Like, so that means if all them people gone, it's a slim chance that no defensive player's been taken for real. Like, you gotta take into account the defensive players, the offensive linemen, the quarterbacks. Like, I just don't see it happening, bro. I really don't.
I mean, I ain't taking offensive lineman in the first round anyway, so I am disregarding them.
No, I'm talking about I don't see all of our people being gone by 12. I don't see it.
That's the thing. He might be one of, because we don't know how they looking at it. This is the same franchise that took a running back and picked number 4.
And he is Zeke-ish too.
I mean, matter of fact, because I still got more slides on Marvin and Hampton.
He remind me of Zeke the way he run. He downhill.
So 281 carries this year, 1,660 yards, 15 touchdowns, average about 6 yards a carry. RAS score is almost superhuman. It's a possible 10. His physical elements is as great as a 9.7. So he meets all the criteria for a first round back. And he is a first round back. The question is he a top 12 player in this draft? That's the real question.
Not to me.
I mean, he may not be, but also the second part of that is, do the Dallas Cowboys view him that way? Because that's what matters. They do stupid shit all the time.
I think the Cowboys will move back. We too cheap. We wouldn't draft Hampton at 12, bro. We'll draft them at 18.
There's not much difference, honestly.
No, I'm just saying I know the Cowboys. They'll feel like 12 too rich. Bro, we traded back and drafted Micah Parsons, bro.
Now, let me ask you a question about that. In hindsight, was that the best move? Because
it was really, because you got Micah and you got extra pick.
What we do with the extra pick?
I'm just saying you had an opportunity.
I understand the opportunity. What did we do with the extra pick?
Who did we get?
That's a real question. What did we do with the
extra pick? I forgot. Who we got?
I'm finna find out. I thought you knew.
I can't remember that right now. What we ended up using it on. We let Philly move up, right?
They got Devontae Smith.
Yeah. That's insane.
All right, so let me see. The Eagles traded up to select wide receiver Devontae Smith at 10, while the Dallas Cowboys drafted linebacker Michael Parsons at 12. Parsons has, okay, here's a breakdown of the situation. Let me see if what kind of picks were selected. Trade. Another, what was the other pick, motherfucker? Trade. Let me see. Y'all bear with me because I'm curious as a whole at this point. All right, so the Cowboys received the 12th pick and a 3rd round pick. So who was our 3rd round pick in 2021? And listen, if it's Osa Digizua, then we won. I think our 3rd round pick that year was Osa, but let me double check, bro. No, it was not.
Was it Neville?
Neville was 2020. Osa was our natural 3rd round pick. That was pick number 75. So the pick we got actually looks like it's Chauncey Golston, who's no longer on the team.
And then you never really gave him a shot.
So nah, we didn't win that trade, honestly. We got one of the best defensive players in the league though, but we didn't have
I think we still did. Cause I look at Smitty like he talented enough to be one of the best receivers, but he's nowhere near as good a receiver as Micah is a defensive end. That's not comparable.
But that's not what I'm saying. Like we could have just picked where we were at. The Philly would never got Devontae Smith, and we would have still got everybody else we wanted because we burnt the pick. We didn't do right by Chauncey while he was here. So we could have kept Devontae Smith from going to the Eagles, picked Michael Parsons' ass at 10 because there's not much of a difference between 10 and fucking 12, and then hope that somebody came in and got Devontae Smith before the Eagles did. In hindsight, I'm just talking about hindsight. Because, hey, we didn't do right by Chauncey, like you said. Now he's gone. The greener pastures, possibly. So that's all I'm saying about that. Like, I understand what you're saying. Michael Parsons is a better player. But we could have kept them from having Devontae Smith. They wouldn't have had that fire-ass receiving core. They might not have won this damn Super Bowl or been to these 2 Super Bowls.
True. Smitty like that too, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro.
No more trades with the Eagles, man.
We ain't fucking with the Eagles at all. How we play us like a fiddle look like.
That nigga play everybody. He nefarious. He the real nefarious one.
He nefarious for real. Yeah. He remind me of how I would try to be if I was a GM. Like I'd be aggressive. Like, bro, if you gonna swing and miss, you better swing. Could you imagine striking out and you ain't do nothing but bunts the whole time?
That'd be so scary.
You ain't even give yourself a chance to swing for the fences. Like, that's so cowardice and ridiculous. Like, come on, bro.
Man, that shit's sad, honestly.
You ain't even had the balls to swing for real. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't had the balls to swing for real. That's really dastardly when you think about that shit.
For real. So, I'm swinging, bro. See, that's what's wild, bro. When you think about the Cowboys front office situation, how are y'all scared to swing when y'all don't even have the threat of losing your job?
Yeah, man, that's awful.
They got the threat of losing their money. That's what they thinking about.
But that's the thing. The Dallas Cowboys are so profitable, they'll never lose money. Matter of fact, Lando, put it into perspective. If the Dallas Cowboys just signed every big name player they thought about, they would print money because that jersey would go crazy.
Yes.
Can you imagine a Dallas Cowboys Tyreek Hill jersey or a Dallas Cowboys Derrick Henry jersey, right? Or what the season ticket sales would look like if you sign one of those premier free agents after having a good ass draft, right? Or then having a good ass draft because free agency comes first. So I don't even think it's that. I think they have a outdated model of how they want to run their team, and that shit is killing their ass, bro.
Yeah.
It was just about the money. like the merchandise is really the merchandise and the ticket sales is one of the biggest things, and you already got the biggest logo. If you slap that big ass Dallas Cowboy store logo on one of these superstars' helmets, it's gonna go platinum. It's gonna go platinum in every neighborhood in America. So I don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. And really, they don't get it either. That's why we in situations like this where we talk about a 25-year-old that retired or unretired. You know, those are free agent moves that we make.
Yeah.
He said, hold on. My boy Numbhead Neil said, it was a Jones money-making move. Breaking news about Overshown changing his number to 0. More money in their pockets. That was a whole rollout.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I might want one of them jerseys. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of hard. It fit them.
It's hard. It is hard.
It kind of hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, dog. I hate that shit. I hate the Dallas Cowboys for playing with me like this, dog. Cause we deserve nice things every once in a while. Like, why we gotta get re-releases of our current player jerseys? Cause nobody wants to buy none of the free agent jerseys. Ain't nobody trying to buy no damn. Who the hell we signed? Elam. Well, ain't nobody trying to sign get a damn Elam jersey, nigga.
We gotta get them. We gotta get some stars in the building just for that alone.
Yeah, cause that shit ain't working. Yeah, that shit sad. So I heard the Cowboys are trading Dak for Josh Allen. I doubt it. Josh Allen just signed the biggest contract ever. That man ain't trying to go nowhere. And he damn sure ain't trying to go to Dallas. And Dak got a no trade clause. He damn sure ain't trying to go to the cold ass Buffalo. Well, he got a baby finna drop. So you know, that shit don't even make sense. And listen, I like Josh Allen. He is a superb quarterback. But he has played with one of the best defenses in the National Football League. He got one of the best running backs in the National Football League, and he also cannot win a championship. So I don't think he can come to Dallas with lesser talent and do anything for my team. Now, if you tell me they're going to put talent around Josh Allen, right, and they're going to fully invest in trying to win, that's a different story. But swapping out quarterbacks ain't gonna do shit for me. Ain't gonna do a damn thing for me. You running out here with the ghost of Miles Sanders and think that's gonna scare somebody. Nah, they gonna still play 2 high safety shells and shit. They ain't scared of the running backs you got. They ain't scared of
tell the truth. Have we ever felt like Jerry and them rolled the red carpet out for that? This never happened, bro.
This man was making
that never happened ever.
That man was making like office assistant money when he came to the National Football League, and they still refused to sign players in Dallas. When Joe Burrow was on his rookie deal, they signed all the free agents in the world. They went out there, they got Trey Hendrickson from the Saints, and that boy been over there going crazy. They signed Chidobe Awuzie. They signed all these players to build their defense up because they already had drafted Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, and they ran it like that. Right? You seen what they did with Jalen Hurts and them when he was on his rookie deal. Went out there and made the trade for A.J. Brown and signed all these players in free agency to build their team up. Right? The Dallas Cowboys ain't did that. The most they ever did for Dak was give him Randall Cobb 1 year, and they made the trade for Amari Cooper. That is it. It's a laughing stock if you look at the Dallas Cowboys free agent acquisitions during the time of Dak Prescott's rookie deal. Laughing stock. So nah, man, like they don't know how to build a team. At least they probably know how to build a team, they just don't want to. You know, I can't say a collective of people that won championships before don't know how to do it. They just probably don't want to take necessary steps to do it anymore.
Yeah. I just don't understand why. Then we got the news where Jerry was investing in the basketball team instead of us. Like,
whoopee.
Oh man. We should blame you because it's your fault.
It ain't never been my fault, man.
It's your fault. You're an Arkansas fan. He an Arkansas man. And he's spending all his bands with y'all instead of us. So screw it.
Man, it is what it is, dog. But it's really your fault, man. Because if you had just did what I had just spun on Jerry when I sent the hit, we wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation.
Isnay on the Ishnay. I don't know what this man talking about.
Hey, no habla English.
That man told you he don't even know me. And I stand by that right now.
That man is crazy, dog. But man, what you think about this quarterback class? I know the Dallas Cowboys ain't gonna take a quarterback high, but what you thinking, man? Who your quarterback won? I think mine Cam Ward. Is also Cam?
Cam, mine too.
So what you think the success rate is, man? Cause I want to show y'all something, and it's really one of the reasons why it's hard to move on from your quarterbacks when you find one. I know people hate Dak Prescott's guts. I know
they
y'all
can't stand him.
They look at that nigga like he the Antichrist, right? But go through this list of quarterbacks. This is from the last 4 draft classes, the top 5 quarterbacks taken. Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson is on like his 30th team. Trey Lance is on his 3rd team. Justin Fields is on his 3rd or 4th team. I have no idea what Mac Jones is.
Where on earth is Mac Jones? Don't do him like that.
Where's Mac Jones?
Who?
Mac Jones. All right, let's go to this other one. Kenny Pickett, trash. Desmond Ridder, super trash. Malik Willis shows flashes every now and again.
Trash.
Backup quarterback.
He's trash.
Matt Carroll did not do a damn thing. Bailey Zappi fooled the Patriots fans for like a handful of games.
Trash.
Bryce Young, epitome of dumpster
Don't you
juice.
say it.
Ain't
Don't you
shit.
say that. Don't
Bryce
play with
Young,
my guy like
Bryce
that.
Young would never be shit. He know
Don't
he
play
ain't shit.
Wow.
Hold on.
So you didn't do them other dudes like that. You had some extra enthusiasm on my boy Bryce.
Man,
boy,
I got happy as hell. I got to talk shit about Bryce Young. I'm like,
it's all
yeah.
good, man. That's
So
my guy.
So
I'm
anyway,
standing 10 toes with my guy, bro. Y'all ain't look.
So you're standing in garbage.
When the Panthers came with that foolishness, talking like he went like that, I went off. Y'all, I know what I seen. I know what he capable of. Y'all ain't finna play with my quarterback like that. Leave him alone.
This ain't Bama no more, man. Let him go.
That was my favorite Bama quarterback. Y'all ain't finna do him dirty. Leave him alone.
2024 class was great. JJ McCarthy has not played a lick. Michael Penix. I mean, I ain't gonna say shit about the 2024 class because I told y'all Jaden Daniels was like that. Caleb Williams, he might get there, but I always thought that Jaden Daniels was the best quarterback. I got tweets and shows and all that other shit y'all can go back and look at to tell you where I stood on that. But yeah, I'm not gonna do 2024 just yet. Jaden Daniels is like that though. Caleb Williams, the jury is out. Drake May, the jury is out. Michael Penix, JJ McCarthy, the jury is out. But it's hard. It's hard to find quality quarterbacks. Cause hey, landlord, let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
There was a campaign for Tua, right? For a team to get Tua.
Yeah.
When he was coming out of college, it was tank for Tua, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm not saying Tua is not a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. Is he a top 5 quarterback right now in the National Football League?
Absolutely not. And Tua my second favorite Bama quarterback. So yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You had a franchise to throw everything away, and the quarterback they got, while he's good, he's currently not better than Dak Prescott.
He can't be better than Dak though, because the reason I say that, Tua got extremely great weapons over there. Like, he got the cream of the crop type weapons over there. This man got Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, A-Chain, that running back. Like, this dude got a lot of an arsenal of weaponry over there. Dak ain't got that.
And let's see. And to be fair, C.J. Stroud is like that, though. I know I started getting on Bryce Young ads and I never went down the list for them. But C.J. Stroud is really like that. Anthony Richardson, though, that was a reach. Everybody and their mama knew that was a reach. They drafted that man not about what he did at playing quarterback. They drafted this man off of traits. He was big, black, and could run.
Wait a minute. Why? Why you had to put black in there? Like that felt racist. I don't know why. But it just felt racist. Like I just want you to know that. But you can continue though. Continue.
Yeah, Hendon Hooker. Hendon Hooker probably had the best situation happen to him. He can't fail. He can't fail yet. He's a backup quarterback. If Jared Goff goes down, he played for the Lions.
Oh, okay.
If Jared Goff goes down, he has everything at his disposal. He got 2 fire-ass running backs. He has superb. He got superb wide receivers. He got a damn good offensive line. Like no cap. Like he's really in a situation. It's not like Dax in 2016 because he got more than just a Dez Bryant and a Jason Witten and shit. But he set up to win like a Dak Prescott back then. He got everything at his disposal. And they got a real defense. Because 2016, we didn't have no real defense. We had some Negroes that were no names. And we just kept them off the field, and they played good. He said, I live in Indy. We were grouchy about AR. I don't blame you, dog. That was an awful pick. And I love, for the young black quarterbacks to get a shot. But he is not it. He ain't it. Will Levis, I don't know why that man is still. I don't know why they allow him to throw games away the way he does. Will Levis plays exactly like Landlord when he's down in college football. Like when Landlord is down and he's pissed because some crazy shit that happened on NCAA, he gonna put that bitch in the air. He gonna put that hoe in play. He throwing back across his body. Like, Will Levis played like Landlord when he's down and he's pissed. So I don't know why they let that man continue to do that to that franchise. But I'm pretty sure he'll get replaced by Cam Ward in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So his little tenure is over with. But point being, man, it is very hard to draft quarterbacks. It's very hard to say we can't miss prospects, right? There's no such thing. Trevor Lawrence was supposed to be the best quarterback prospect since Andrew Luck. Yeah, he's supposed to be the best quarterback prospect since Andrew Luck, and this man he's basically an average quarterback. Landlord, you're back, so rock out with me, bro.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence was very much so underwhelming. I really thought he was him. I thought he was him Jones because, you get my respect when you beat my team. I ain't have nothing to say about the little curly head dude. I left him alone. I thought he was like that. Then he get to the NFL, he shows nothing close to the caliber they thought he was. So, he's the prototypical guy though. They love the tall, the tall quarterback. He had all the height that they wanted. He got the prototypical size for it, but he did not pan out for the Jaguars at all. I mean, you can play him, but you know what I'm saying? He's not a top 10 quarterback in this league.
My boy said only 5 of these quarterbacks not booty juice. Let's see. C.J. Stroud, Jaden Daniels. I think there's 2 good quarterbacks and some bad quarterbacks and some NAs. So not attempted incompletes. Because I ain't gonna say J.J. McCarthy ain't shit because J.J. McCarthy ain't played. But we're gonna whoop his ass this year. Michael Penix, I don't know, man. Like it's hard. Now some of these guys still got opportunities, and I also believe that the situation you find yourself in is very important to that too. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Virginia said Goldilocks had too much hair care. That's crazy.
Damn. I mean, yeah, it probably rotted his brain. That man put too much of that shit on his head, and he can't remember the playbook.
He had too much grease and the ball was slippery, I guess. I don't know.
It said Oline room full of tick. I'm glad somebody else noticed that shit. Matter of fact, how many offensive linemen do we got now, bro?
Like 80.
99. Let me see. Dallas Cowboys. Let me go to the Dallas Cowboys depth chart real quick. So, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Let me look at this shit real quick.
Yeah, I'm pretty done with it. Like, and then you gotta ask yourself, how many of these dudes is gonna make the team?
All right, let me read it off for you real quick, bro. We got Tyler Guyton, Awesome Richards, Nathan Thomas, Tyler Smith, Saahdiq Charles, T.J. Bass, Cooper Beebe, Dakota Shepley, Robert Jones, Brock Hoffman, Jack Anderson, Terrence. Who the fuck is Jack Anderson? Hell no, we got niggas on the team.
Jack Anderson sound like a simulated player.
Man, this man is a 7th round pick from Texas Tech. He was drafted by Buffalo.
I don't think he's on the team for real. That's a glitch. That's an error.
Hell no.
What number he is then? See that? It's cap. It's not real.
Hold on, cause I got off that page. I gotta look.
This boy number 00.
He on the practice squad, maybe.
They let him borrow somebody's number until they get done.
This number 7. Offensive lineman with number 7. Oh, he wasn't with us during the season. He signed a future contract with us. Okay, so we signed him to the practice squad.
Offensive lineman with a number 22. They gave him one of the Emmett old jerseys. Like, just put this on for a minute. Get out the way, though. Just back up. Like, he wasn't even playing.
Man, that shit is wild, dog. Yeah, we got too many offensive linemen. And that's why I don't think they're going to make that play at I don't think there's going to be the move at round 1 interior offensive line.
It can't be.
Because think about it, he's going to be one of the most expensive players on your offensive line. He gonna be more expensive than Brock Hoffman and all these other dudes combined, right? He gonna be more expensive than damn dog. He gonna be more expensive than Cooper Beebe as well. Cause Cooper Beebe was just a 3rd round pick.
Yeah.
Nah, they play money. They play money ball too much. Now, what's cheap is a wide receiver because wide receiver contracts.
Skill positions in general. Yeah.
Yeah,
DBs, that's a threat too. DBs, all the top dollar, big money positions. That's where the Cowboys will likely go.
Yeah, now that's my thing, man. Would you go corner, or or do you care about going corner, wide receiver, or would you prefer? I know what we prefer, but if that was the move, let's say they took Jahdae Barron from Texas, and then they took Higgins at 44. If he actually falls to the 2nd round, he might be a 1st round pick. So hypothetically, if the picks was Jahdae Barron and Jaden Higgins, like he don't want to hear that shit. Cuz got all the way off this motherfucker. I'm gonna ask him again when they get back on here. I think I could live with that, but I also don't believe the wide receivers we want gonna fall that far, man. I'm just being real. I already talked about the possibility of a run, but but hypothetically, would you take that?
The corner, no. I mean, it's a very much.
Would you live with?
I could. If you tell me I left the 1st round with the best corner in the draft, and he's a dude, I can't get mad at that, bro. I really can't. I can't get mad at that. If you tell me I left the draft with the best defensive tackle and he really a dude, I can't get mad at that either. But he got to be a dude like right now. He got to be that nigga right now. I don't want nothing I got to put in the oven.
Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense to me, bro. That makes a damn whole lot of sense to me. Because, man, And listen, if you bring in somebody that high, they have to be a day one starter. But I do like Janae Barron. He can play in the slot. He can play outside. He has versatility. He has speed, athleticism. He did not give up a lot of touchdowns in his playing career. I think he only has given up 2 career touchdowns or some shit like that. So I'm not opposed to him as a prospect. It's just I have other players over him. You know, when it comes to drafting it at the top of the 12th, you know, at pick number 12. So like, if we end up with Barron, everybody and their mama gotta be gone. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody and their mama gotta be gone before I just pass on the opportunity to get a weapon. But I do like Barron. I don't think that's what I want. If you promise me a wide receiver in round 2. And we got Janae Barron, I can sleep peacefully, but at the same time, we know that's a very slim chance of happening. You haven't drafted a wide receiver in the second round in 23 years,
Nice.
and in a slim down draft where there's not that many good wide receiver prospects, they'll probably all be gone by the time you get to 44.
I believe so.
Yeah, that should be rough, man. But yeah, you got anything you want to add before we get out of here, though, Kinfolk?
Not really. I mean, I feel like we need a weapon, a wide receiver specifically. And if we lead this draft with Tech or Golden, I'm going to be a very happy man.
Listen, we leave with Ted or Golden, I'm milling in the rest of the draft. I don't give a damn.
I'm good. Even Abuka, I feel good about it. Like, I ain't mad at Abuka either, bro. But like, those two my preferences. Like, if we end up with Matthew Golden on this team, passing with CeeDee Lamb, bro, I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. If I can pair a talent like Ted with CeeDee Lamb, I'm ecstatic, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be very, very happy about those results. That's all I'm saying. And hey, who knows? If a Gentry fall, I'll be ecstatic about that, to be honest with you. I want a supreme weapon on this team, man. That's what I want. And if I can get 2, sign me up. If it was landlord drafting, I'm going receiver first, unless Gentry fall, and then I'm going wide receiver first, and then I'm going running back second round. Like, that's a given.
Yeah. I'm down with that shit, man. Like, hell, listen, I know everybody and their mama would sleep fine at night if Ashton Gentry was the pick. Because he's different. He's a game changer. He really might fit the mold of being a generational running back, dog. So, hell, if Gentry the pick, I don't think anybody cries about it.
Exactly.
You know, if Ted's the pick, I don't think anybody cries about it. Right? So we got to get 12 right, man. Especially with the importance of weapons. And y'all have a 99,000 offensive lineman. Y'all got 99,000 of the motherfuckers. Y'all will be.
And then we had a fight this morning. Like, Cowboy Nation don't know, we got a real life group chat, and we might start debating about Cowboy stuff at 4 in the morning. I be up at 4 in the morning every morning. So we might start debating that early. It be people up with me. They be up here talking crazy that early in the morning about Cowboy content. Like, that should just show you how serious we is about this and how much this means to us. Like, we trying to get it right for y'all too, man. If we can do any type of influence in this space to get this right, that's what we trying to do.
Yes, indeed, man. So that's it for us though, man. It's been about an hour. Been some premium Dallas Cowboys content. We'll be live again tomorrow, cause tomorrow's Thursday. We got the Boss Land show. We're gonna finish out the conversation we started last week. So yeah, man, we're gonna be back live tomorrow. Land been assassinated apparently by Jerry Jones and them. He already off this mug. But We gonna get back at y'all, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. But hey, in the words of West Coast Cowboy, never look down because the star.
Peace.